Hello everyone, and welcome to another royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. First of all, I would like to apologise to any of my South African viewers who were alarmed when I said that our election is going to be on Tuesday. It's of course on Wednesday, but my sense of time and space has gone completely awry for some reason, and that brings me to my second story of apologies, and that yesterday I was about to do my readings, the readings I'm going to be doing today actually, and I thought, let me just move to paintings around, because I was thinking about the National Portrait Gallery and art, and 5 hours later I emerged from having rearranged pretty much the entire house. So that's what happened to me yesterday. So I'm not quite sure what that was all about, but anyway, I now have a rearranged house and some readings to catch up on. The first one that I'm going to be doing with the Tarot of Sacred Kingdoms. It's one of my new tarot decks that I have, Tarot of Sacred Kingdoms. I'm going to be doing a health check-in for the Princess of Wales again, little 5-card reading. We're hearing various things. First of all, Rebecca English came out and said she'd heard that Catherine had been seen out and about around Windsor recently, walking about looking good, and quite frequently in recent weeks. Then we heard from Richard Eden that friends of William and Catherine are saying that the earliest we'll see her again is maybe the autumn, but of course it all depends on doctors and how she's doing. And then the Daily Beast came out and said, oh no, she's spending time with her, I think it was birth family or blood family, rather a weird expression, which you would really use normally in adoption kind of contexts. But they said that we are not going to see her, or we may not see her for the rest of the year. So I think it's time for a health check-in with this new tarot deck, Tarot of Sacred Kingdoms, a very lovely tarot. And we're going to ask how she's doing physically, how she's doing mentally, emotionally. We're going to ask how things are going behind the scenes. Is there anything we should be concerned about? Or is it all, there's the Hermit that's come out. Is it all good? And when are we likely to see her again? That's tricky with tarot, especially for me. Some people are better at timing with tarot than others, and I'm in the than others camp. But I have asked the tarot to try to indicate through the suits, whether pentacles or swords or things like that. But anyway, we leave it to universe. Universe knows best. And let's remind you while we shuffle these cards that it is just tarot for fun and entertainment. All opinion, all my opinion, of course. Speculation, just reading energy. There's the Empress in reverse, giving us a good message that she's away. She's away for a while. 5 of Pentacles, and disclaimer in the box below. Let's see what's going on. I can well understand she doesn't want to be around through the summer. School holidays, kids need her attention and her focus. And of course, if she's having treatment that has made her lose a lot of weight, or had some other side effects that cancer treatment can have, maybe it's just that she wants to stay out of the public eye until all of that has resolved itself. Very understandable, but a lot of nasty stuff bubbling away again, of course. So, situation we're dealing with, the 9 of Swords, that's stress, that's worry. Of course, we are worried. Of course, the family is worried. I'm sure the royal family is worried. I'm sure she is worried. She, because I think she is a perfectionist. That's the energy that I always get from her. I'm sure that she is stressed about the fact that she's not doing her royal duty. That's the 9 of Swords for me is giving me that kind of energy, really, is that she's worried, she's anxious. And I don't think it's necessarily terrible in the context of her health. I think it's more anxiety. It's that sleepless nights, tossing and turning, thinking, I really should be out there. I should be better by now. I should be through this. I should be able to do what I need to do. Putting pressure on herself. That's the feeling that's coming through there for me. And of course, the nasties in Montecito, that's my personal opinion of them, are making hay while the sun shines. And that's extra pressure on her, that Nine of Swords, obviously. So let's have a look at the overall situation we're dealing with right now. And it is the Five of Wands in reverse. Two of Wands, sorry. It's hard to read these cards, and the artwork doesn't always necessarily reflect the normal Rider-Waite. So the Two of Wands is plans, and plans that are not working out when the card is in the reverse. So she's planned things, she's planned appearances, she'd planned overseas trips. I'm sure she was getting a lovely wardrobe together when all of this went awry. So she's not in control of the situation with the Two of Wands in reverse. And obviously when it's your physical health and treatments like the cancer treatment that she's going through, it's unpredictable. You don't know how your body is going to respond. You don't know what's going to happen. And so she's really not in control of this situation here, and she's having to let go of certain plans and even projects and things that she was optimistic about and excited about, and just really having to surrender to whatever is going on with her. We're not out of the woods yet with this kind of energy in the cards. Both of these cards that have come out so far really have this sense of a woman on her own, in some kind of difficulty, surrounded by darkness. There is light that she is heading towards, but it's a journey. It's a situation that is still quite tricky. So let's see how she's literally doing physically first. How's she doing physically? We have the Fool in reverse. She's not ready yet for getting out there and facing the world, starting again, braving everybody. It would be risky. It would be risky for her. Obviously, her immune system is compromised. I know personally from situations going on here that there's some really horrible bugs going around. We just about all have whatever is going around. All the various viruses seem to have merged into one nasty thing, and I know things have been going around in the UK as well from friends and family over there. It's not safe for her to go out. It would be foolish, the Fool. So it's a sense of she's got to be careful, she's got to be self-protective with that energy. That's what's coming through for me. It's a strange card to show up when I ask how someone's health is doing, Fool in reverse, but the energy that's coming through for me is needing to be very careful, can't take risks, can't push it with this. If she does, then there will be setbacks. So there it is. She's of course healing from something else altogether, complicated surgery, seemingly a difficult situation that they found this cancer through. So she's got a lot going on. How's she doing mentally, emotionally? Is she in a good place, or is she still worried? We've got the Nine of Swords there, and now we've got the Nine of Wands. It's the card of really being quite down, been through it, bruised, tired, needing to self-protection again. The Nine of Wands is one of those cards that's really about self-protection, about boundaries. So literally, you can't really tell from the artwork in this card again. So it's not necessarily the greatest deck to read for visual impact, but it's got a beautiful energy, this tarot deck, the little that I've used of it, so that's why I wanted to use it today. But the Nine of Wands is really about boundaries and protecting yourself and guarding yourself. She is not going to let anyone near her that she doesn't trust. That's the press, that's other family members. They were very clear it was blood family, or whatever it was, birth family, some weird expression. Middletons. She's not letting cousins near her. She's not letting Windsor side of the family near her, which is very interesting. I would say there are some that she is letting near her, but in the wider scheme of things, I think there are some specific cousins that she's not letting near her. She's been very careful because she's tired, because she's vulnerable. She's very aware of her own fragility at this point. This is not somebody it's all better and she's ready to come bouncing back. Long way still. A very long journey still for her. It's a sense that's coming through here. Do we need to be worried? Behind the scenes energy, or is this just a journey that's just taking its time? Page of Wands is good news. Okay, I'm very relieved to see that card. The Page of Wands is communications, optimism, adventures, fresh beginnings, the spirit of adventure coming back. They might be going overseas. I can almost guarantee that with that card. That somehow privately, I can't imagine they would be going commercial. This is my speculation. They're going somewhere nice and warm to have a good long holiday, relax and swim and get lots of vitamin D and away from prying eyes and just recover. The Page of Wands is positive. It's early glimmerings of hope, the life force coming back, the enthusiasm for life, playfulness, sportiness, all the things that she's known for, getting out and about again, going for walks, going for adventures. That energy is coming back. It's quite different energetically to all of these other cards that we have on the table so far. When are we going to see her again? This is the mystery question that tarot might not be, well, I might not be able to interpret. And we have the Six of Swords. Swords is in tarot winter. It's the winter season. I would say then that the Daily Beast is absolutely right. It might be the Christmas Carol thing that we see her again. We're looking at 6 months, and Swords is winter. So I don't think she's going to show her face for the next 6 months. So I think that anyone that thought that she was going to be back through the summer, wrong. And you've got another 6 months of waiting, and there's going to be another 6 months of hate and speculation and really poisonous rumors that go around. We suspect we know where those come from and why those are going around. But I think that's a very clear answer, and I'm very grateful for the clarity of the answer that was given to me. And so I think there it is. This is slow. This is going to be very slow. I think the past few years have taken an enormous toll on her that we have kind of suspected and seen signs of, but really didn't understand the gravity of it. And I don't think maybe she understood the gravity of it either. And this is real time out to recover. We saw the cards flipping over as I was shuffling, the Empress in reverse, the Hermit. This is a long story, and she's going to make sure she's good and ready to come back. And I'm sure the doctors and the family are saying absolutely the same thing. So there it is. That's the reading. The rather mysterious reading with these cards, but I do like them. I think they're very pretty and very mysterious. So that's it, and on to the next one.